Before we begin, please help us reach our goal of 50 likes. It's something simple, but it can help us a lot. This will keep our Dragon Ball community even more active. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the likes, friends. We hit our goal on the last 2 videos, which motivates us to bring you new stories, better narrations, and the latest Dragon Ball news. Today's new goal is just 50 likes. Help us out. It's quick and easy. Comment what kind of story you'd like. Let's get to the video. After the Tournament of Power, our friends would be leading normal lives. Goku would be working in the field since he had promised Chi-Chi that he would work for a long time until he brought enough money home. Ugh, what a bore. I would like to be training instead of having to work, Goku said, bored. Suddenly, Goten would arrive flying. Dad, Dad, Goten would shout from afar. Son, what's up? Goku asked, worried. Trunks called me and told me that a time machine appeared, Goten replied. How so? Goku questioned. Yes, he says that a time machine appeared out of nowhere, but that there was no one inside. Bulma is checking it, Goten answered. I'll go investigate, Goku added. Do me a favor, don't tell your mother anything that I left, okay? Well, okay, Goten shot back. Goku would change clothes, putting on his combat uniform. Are you going to train? Goten asked. I don't think so, but I have to be ready in case I meet someone very strong, Goku said. Well, okay, Goten replied. Goku would use teleportation. He would arrive at the Capsule Corporation. Bulma would jump out of fright by surprise. Goku, you idiot, Bulma furious answered. What's wrong with you? Goku questioned, confused. You can't appear out of nowhere like that. You scare me, Bulma added. I've told you a lot of times that you can't appear out of nowhere like that. I'm sorry, it won't happen again, Goku shot back. Now what do you want here? Bulma said. I came for the time machine, Goku replied. Who told you? Bulma asked, upset. Goten told me. It's not for you to be so upset, Goku answered. That little brat of my son surely told him. I told him not to tell anyone, Bulma furious added. Why? What's the problem? Goku questioned. Nothing. I just want to study the time machine, Bulma shot back. But Beerus said no time travel, Goku would remind her. Hey, I'm just going to study it. I'm not going to travel in it. Come on, Bulma. Remember Beerus's threat, Goku said. After everything that happened with time travel, Beerus forbade the use of this machine. I don't know. I already told you I'm not going to use it. Just study it, Bulma replied. And speaking of that, how did it appear out of nowhere? Goku asked. I don't know. It appeared alone in the backyard, but there was no one inside, Bulma answered. Perhaps Trunks tried to come from the future, but he couldn't enter. And how do you know they didn't want to come from the past? Goku questioned. It's a good point, Bulma added. That's why I need to study it. Bulma would begin to check the machine to find out where it came from. It would take a few hours while Goku got bored waiting. Come on, Bulma, you can't be slower, Goku shot back. Shut up, I'm almost done, Bulma said. Ready, I did it. Let's see what this says. Bulma would carefully analyze the computer data. She would notice something strange. I can't believe it, Bulma replied. What's going on? Goku asked. According to this time machine made too many trips, Bulma would explain. What are you talking about? Goku questioned. It seems that someone has used it and has traveled to different eras and has created several timelines, Bulma answered. This is a chaos event. This will kill me. Don't worry, we just destroy it and that's it. Beerus will never know, Goku added. I think it will be the best, Bulma shot back. Many timelines have already been created. We have to finish this now. Goku would enter the time machine and sit inside. What are you doing there? Bulma asked. I just want to see if I find something, Goku said. Suddenly, the top door of the time machine would close and it would act on its own. Goku would travel in time against his will. Upon arrival, he would be in the Capsule Corporation, but it was much smaller. Damn, I don't even know where I am, Goku replied. It must be from the past because this house looks like the Capsule Corporation from when he was a child. Dr. Brief would leave. He would see the machine and be confused. This has the logo of my company, Dr. Brief answered. Hi, Bulma's daughter, Goku added. How do you know my daughter? Dr. Brief questioned. Goku would be invited to go to the corporation and explain everything to Bulma's father about the time machine. Incredible! My daughter will be a genius then, Dr. Brief shot back. What I would like to know is if I could fix it. I have to go back to my time, Goku said. I don't think that's that easy, Dr. Brief replied. From what you tell me, this machine will be built in a future later than yours, so I don't have the necessary technology to make it. I can't believe it, Goku answered sadly. Besides, it's my daughter who created it, and she's still 14 years old, Dr. Brief added. Wow, that does sound bad, Goku shot back. Yes, you must not have the same knowledge as the Bulma of your time. I'll do the test, but it will be difficult, Dr. Brief said. By the way, have you ever seen a boy with my hair and this clothes? Goku asked. Well, no, I've never seen him, Dr. Brief replied. Then I ask you please not to tell Bulma anything about this, Goku answered. What are you talking about? Dr. Brief questioned. Time travel creates different timelines, and that is forbidden by the gods, Goku would explain. Just don't comment on any of this, so the future of my version of Bulma here is still in progress. Yes, I understand you. No problem, I won't say anything, Dr. Brief added. But you'll have to hide this time machine. Can't you hide it from me? Goku asked. Of course not. My daughter will find it sooner or later. She has to check a lot of the things we have here. I couldn't hide it from her even if I wanted to, Dr. Brief shot back. Heavens, I'll have to take it somewhere, Goku said. Okay, I'd better go. See you. Goku would use teleportation and disappear with the time machine. How did he do that? Dr. Brief questioned. Well, it doesn't matter. Goku would arrive in a mountainous area, far from all kinds of civilization. He would have to hide the time machine. Damn, maybe it's not even broken, but I don't know how to use it, Goku replied. Suddenly, Goku would notice something strange in the distance. He would see a little boy on a path. He held a giant fish. That boy seems familiar to me, Goku answered. It's me, Goku added, terrified. Little Goku would cross with Bulma's car. This would almost crash him, and everything would happen as he remembered. I can't believe it. This was how I met Bulma, Goku shot back. I have to get the time machine out of here. If myself from that time does something different, I will create a totally different timeline. Suddenly, Goku would feel an unusually strong ki. It's not true. That presence is for Frieza, Goku said. Goku would use teleportation. He would arrive a few meters away. Frieza was in his base form.
He was with a great army. It's not possible, Goku replied. Great Frieza, should we start looking for the Dragon Balls now? Sarban asked. How soon will it be better? If those balls exist as they told me, I can ask for my wish of eternal life, Frieza answered. It's done. Everything will go wrong, Goku added. If I show up with Frieza and his men, I will change the story. But if I don't, damn it, Frieza will go for the ball that Bulma has and kill her. All Frieza's soldiers would be ready to leave, but Goku would present himself to them. Enough, Frieza, Goku shot back. Oh, what do I see? It seems that we know each other, Frieza said. Great Frieza. It seems to be a Saiyan, Sarban replied. Nonsense. All the Saiyans were eliminated, Frieza answered. Besides, he has no tail. I am a Saiyan raised on Earth, and I know you because I killed you in the future, Goku added, seriously. Future? Of course, Frieza shot back. Soldiers, finish him.
All Frieza's soldiers would throw themselves at him, but by trying to attack him, they would not do him the slightest damage. "If you want to live, get away from me," Goku said. All the soldiers would move away, and they would attack with a ray of ki at a distance, but Goku would not receive the slightest damage. "It cannot be," Frieza replied when he recognized Bardock. He would find the great resemblance. "Bardock is still alive. Bardock is my father, and you killed him a long time ago," Goku answered. "So what the future is coming from is not so wrong," Frieza added. A Frieza soldier would throw himself at Goku, but by trying to attack him, Goku would leave him unconscious when he hit him with the edge of his hand on his neck. He defeated him with a single blow. Another soldier shot back. "Everyone, attack!" Frieza furious said. The soldiers would throw themselves at Goku, but he would defeat them in a short time. He would leave each of them unconscious with a single blow. "I cannot believe it. What level of power does it have?" Frieza questioned. Frieza would use his radar, but by trying to measure Goku's fighting power, it would explode. "This thing got worse," Frieza replied. "Allow me, Great Lord," Sarban answered. Sarban would use his radar, but it would also explode. Dodoria would go through the same. His radar would also explode. "I do not understand what's going on," Dodoria added. "Radars can measure up to 500,000 fighting power. That means that this subject exceeds that power," Frieza furious shot back. "Great Frieza, it means that he can exceed his power," Sarban said. Frieza would attack Sarban's shoulder with a ki ray. "Do not say nonsense," Frieza furious replied. "You compare a fat Saiyan with me? If you have doubts, come find out," Goku answered. "Damn it," Frieza furious added. Frieza would throw himself at Goku. He would reach him with a fist bump, but Goku would hold him without any problem. "The difference in power between you and me is abysmal. Although you use your transformations, you cannot do anything against me," Goku shot back. "It will be better if you give up and leave this planet, or I will not answer me." "How do you know about my transformations?" Frieza furious asked. Goku would release Frieza, and this would move away from him. "So it says, it really comes from the future," Frieza thought. "That means I'll have to use my last form. I cannot trust this guy." Frieza would use his last transformation, unleashing all his power. "Now you will pay with your life for defying Emperor Frieza," Frieza said. Frieza would throw himself at Goku. He would attack him with a rain of blows, but Goku would receive all the attacks without receiving any damage. "It is not possible," Frieza replied. Goku would hit Frieza's stomach. This would be on his knees. He could not move. He could barely breathe. That blow was very powerful, Frieza thought. "I want you to take your ship and get out of here. Realize that this never happened. Forget about Earth. Is it clear?" Goku answered. "I will not go empty-handed," Frieza added. Frieza would support his hands on the ground, but before he could do anything, Goku would kick him under the chin. Frieza would be fired far away. He could not move. "Forget how treacherous and ruthless he can be," Goku shot back. Goku would disappear Frieza with a ray of ki. The cold demon had died. Sarban and Kibito would take the ship, and they would flee from there. But Goku did not feel relieved. "Damn, I ruined everything," Goku said. "Now that I changed the order of time, I create a different timeline. Everything will be different, and it is my fault." Goku felt very guilty for everything that was happening. Apparently now everything would go very badly for the Saiyan. Goku was worried. Not only did he not know the reason why the time machine had appeared, but he had also altered the order in the timeline in which he arrived. Damn, and now what will I do? Goku questioned. Wait a minute, it's true. Who changed the story for Frieza to come here so early? It was not me, it was someone else. Goku would have to find out who had been the cause of everything, but he did not have many clues to investigate. Goku would sit in a meditation position. He would concentrate his spirit to try to feel the key of someone powerful. He was looking for someone strong that did not correspond to that time. But after a long period of meditation of more than 40 minutes, he would not find anything. Damn, so I can't do anything, Goku replied. The night would begin to arrive, and Goku's stomach would give notice of the hours he had not eaten. Damn, I'm hungry, Goku answered. Goku would go to the lake. He would hunt a huge fish, which he would cook. After finishing eating, he would fall asleep in open air. Suddenly, something would wake him up. A slight step would call his attention. Who is there? Goku asked, alert. Damn, he woke up. Kaioshin added. Kaioshin, it's you, Goku shot back. And you too, Kibito. Who are you and how do you know us? Kaioshin questioned. I don't know how to say it. It's something complicated, Goku said. You better talk now and explain that ship that distorts reality, Kibito replied, pointing out the time machine. That is a time machine, and I come from the future, Goku answered. Kaioshin and Kibito would observe each other in perplexity. That explains a lot, Kaioshin added. It was not so difficult to explain it after all, Kibito shot back. I don't know who you are, but traveling in time goes against the multiversal rules, Kaioshin said. Look, it's not my fault, Goku replied. The time machine appeared in my time and I traveled by accident. Now I'm in trouble because someone else made a change before I arrived. I don't understand, Kaioshin answered. I mean that Frieza got here, Goku added. That meeting should not happen until at least 15 years later. We're here because we found out that Frieza was looking for the Dragon Spheres, Kaioshin shot back. Although I still don't know if we can trust you. Come on, I'm a friend of Beerus, the god of destruction, Goku said, and of his angel Whis. Beerus? Kaioshin replied. Angel? Kibito answered. Damn, it's true that you don't know any of that, Goku added. Goku should explain to them everything he knew, about how they met him, Majin Buu, the appearance of Beerus and the Tournament of Power, also about Zamasu, and clearly what would make them understand that Goku was telling the truth. It was the story about the old Kaioshin. You say that the old Kaioshin sleeps on the Z-Sword? Kaioshin asked. I don't believe you, Kibito shot back. Well, show me the Z-Sword and you will know, Goku said, determined. Do not trust him. He is a mortal that we have no idea where he came from, Kibito replied. For some reason, I feel that I can trust him, Kaioshin answered. Kaioshin would take Goku and the time machine, and he would take them to the sacred planet. Then he would show him the Z-Sword. Do you think you can lift it? Go ahead. I remind you that it is such a heavy sword that even we cannot lift it, Kaioshin added. Goku would lift the sword as if nothing, and he would move it from side to side as if it had the weight of a feather. It is not for so much. It should only weigh about 10,000 kilos, Goku shot back. How did he do it? The astonished Kaioshin questioned. I don't believe you. It has to be a trick, Kibito said. Now to break it, Goku replied. Goku would split the Z-Sword in two without any difficulty. Behind a cloud of dust, you would see the old Kaioshin. "It is not possible," the astonished Kaioshin answered. "I told you," Goku added. "At last they released me," Kaioshin shot back. "Holy Ancestor, is it really you?" Kaioshin said. "Of course it's me. What else did you expect?" the old Kaioshin asked. "Hey, you come from the future. That's wrong." "How do you know?" Goku questioned. "I have magical powers. You almost certainly know me. I can feel it clearly," Kaioshin replied seriously. "One moment." Kaioshin would rest his finger on Goku's chest. He would bite him several times. "There is something strange about you," the old Kaioshin answered. "What happens to him?" Kaioshin asked, without understanding what was going on. "Why do I feel so familiar, as if you were part of me?" Kaioshin questioned. "It is that in my time I was dead, and to be able to fight Majin Buu, you gave me your life," Goku added. "That is impossible. Never such a sacred being would give his life to a mortal," Kibito, furious, shot back. "What this young man says is true. I would be willing to do something like that," the old Kaioshin said. "Especially because my life is worth nothing. I only have 1,000 years left." "Then everything that Mr. Goku said is true," Kaioshin replied. "Boy, you will have to give me many explanations of your trip to this time," Kaioshin answered. "I cannot believe it. I'll have to start over," Goku added. Goku would give all the details to the old Kaioshin. "I would tell him the same thing I had told Kaioshin and Kibito." "I understand," Kaioshin shot back. "What do you think is happening? I know that traveling in time is wrong, but I'm sure someone else altered the timelines," Goku said. "According to Bulma, there were hundreds of timelines. We only have one thing left. We will have to go to Universe 10, where the Rings of Time rest," Kaioshin replied. "Well, when we arrive, we will finish with Zamasu, before he does everything as I told him," Goku answered. "Sacred Ancestor, if it is true that there is a god of destruction, shouldn't we prevent him from finding out about this?" Kaioshin added. "He could destroy us." "He would never destroy you," Goku shot back. "If he does, he dies." "Silence," Kaioshin said. "What are you talking about, Mr. Goku?" Kaioshin asked. "I cannot believe you. You know that. That means you are very intimate with the gods," Kaioshin replied. "I do not understand," Kaioshin answered. "The god of destruction and Kaioshin come in a package. If one dies, the other also does," Kaioshin added. "It cannot be," Kaioshin shot back. "But I had no idea." "Of course you had no idea. If all those who surrounded you died, and you took a very important position with no experience," Kaioshin said. "Goku, how close are you to the gods?" Kaioshin questioned. "Well, I fought with Beerus. Whis trained me, and I also became friends with Zeno-sama," Goku replied. "Zeno-sama?" Kaioshin answered. "Sacred Ancestor," Kaioshin added when he attended. Minutes later, the old Kaioshin would wake up. "I cannot believe it. What kind of subject are you?" Kaioshin asked. "We have no time to lose," Goku shot back. "We have to go to Universe 10 as soon as possible." Goku and the others would go on a trip to Universe 10 to verify the Rings of Time, while the time machine would be guarded on the sacred planet. Minutes later, our friends would arrive, meeting with Zamasu. "What a pleasure to see you," Zamasu said when making a reverence. "I did not expect a visit from Universe 7. "He's a bastard," Goku furious thought. "Zamasu, we came to talk to Gawas," Kaioshin replied. "You didn't know?" Zamasu answered. "Gawas no longer exists. Now I'm Kaioshin." "What did you do to the old Gawas?" Goku Furious added when his ki exploded. "Mr. Goku, calm down," Kaioshin shot back. "Goku, what is your name?" Zamasu said with a strange serenity. "Don't overdo it," Goku replied. "Does something happen that I have to know?" Zamasu would seriously ask. "Mr. Goku, please calm down," Kaioshin questioned. "I see that something is happening that I don't know. I would like you to tell me if you were so kind," Zamasu answered. "What happened to Gawas?" Goku Furious asked. "Gawas made a mistake. The great Zeno Zamasu decided to punish him. That's why I'm taking his place," Zamasu added. "What was that mistake?" Kaioshin questioned. "He tried to steal the rings of time. It's a shame. I don't know what happened to his head," Zamasu would explain. "Surely you blamed him in some way," Goku shot back. "I swear I will find out anyway. By the way, who is this mortal so impertinent?" Zamasu asked. "I don't like the way he addresses me at all." "We want to see the rings of time," Goku said. "Mr. Goku, please." He would try to stop Kaioshin, but it did not seem to be easy. "How dare you make such a request to a god?" Zamasu Furious questioned. "Have more respect. You are a mortal, after all." In an instant, Goku would come with a fist bump towards Zamasu, but he would hold his attack like nothing. "It is not possible. I did not have this power," Goku thought, confused. "So you dare to face me?" Zamasu Furious replied. Zamasu would raise his ki to maximum. He would throw Goku away from a simple attack. Goku would go back several meters, but he would put himself on guard instantly. "You are not Zamasu of this timeline," Goku answered. "Your accusations are vague and empty," Zamasu added. "You are gods. They disappoint me when they bring someone with these behaviors." "Mr. Goku, with violence we will not achieve anything," Kaioshin shot back. "Goku would transform into Super Saiyan Blue."
Everyone would be surprised for feeling the ki of a god in a mortal. "That is the ki of a god," Kaioshin said, astonished. "How is it possible that a simple mortal is placed at the height of a god?" Zamasu Furious replied. Goku would reach Zamasu. He would hit him hard on the face. Zamasu would go back a few meters. "You are not the Zamasu of this time. You are stronger than normal," Goku answered. "Please, Mr. Goku," Kaioshin added. "Wait!" Kaioshin would stop the old man. "Great sir!" Kaioshin shot back without understanding it. "You are right. It was hard for me to see it, but this is Zamasu. He is not from this time," Kaioshin said. "It cannot be," Kaioshin replied, terrified. "That means that Zamasu is behind all this," Kibito answered. Goku and Zamasu would begin to exchange blows at high speed. Both had a very even power. At one point, Zamasu would attack Goku with a ki blade. This would move at the right time. The edge of the ki blade would touch Goku's hair. "Damn, that was close," Goku thought. Then, Goku would attack Zamasu with a ki ball in his stomach. He would detonate it at short distance. Zamasu would be hunched. He would cough some tears of blood. "At least I know that in this case you are not immortal," Goku added. "Bastard!" Furious, Zamasu shot back. Zamasu would throw a ki beam at Goku, but the Saiyan would reject the attack. Then, Goku would kick Zamasu in the chest. Zamasu would step back a few meters, scraping his feet on the ground to not fall. Goku would reach Zamasu, and he would attack him with a rain of punches. Zamasu would fall to the ground. He could hardly move. "Disgusting worm," Goku said. "Stop!" Ramusha's voice would be heard. Everyone would be attentive. Before the arrival of the god of the destruction of the universe 10, he would be accompanied by his angel, Kuz. "What's going on here?" Ramush asked, without understanding what was happening. After the arrival of Ramush, nobody knew what to do. Goku would have to be attentive, since Ramush could be considered a potential enemy. "Universe 7, what's going on?"
Ramush questioned. Zamos killed Gawas, Goku replied. Shut up, Ramush would answer. Gawas? He paid for his own sins by wanting to steal the rings of time. Well, I'm afraid to inform you that the timelines were altered, the old Kaioshin answered. Who are you? I've never seen you, Ramush added. Neither have any of you. If you never saw us, how do you know that we are from Universe 7? Because I told them. I know them, Kuz shot back. He is a Kaioshin from many generations ago. He is the current Kaioshin, and he is the apprentice of Kaioshin, Kuz said when pointing to the old Kaioshin. The Kaioshin and Kibito. I hope this is not some kind of rebellion, Ramush replied, or I will be forced to destroy them all. If he does that, Phils will die, and he will be punished by Zeno, Kuz warned. Ha, you are lucky, but do not think that you will leave here without a punishment, Ramush answered. Before you keep talking so much, this Zamos is not from this timeline, the old Kaioshin added. He usurped the place of the previous Zamos. That is not true, because my soul is linked to him, Ramush shot back. Mr. Ramush, now the mortal knows it, Kuz said, leaving Ramush terrified. I always knew it, Goku replied. The Zamos of my time, he killed all the Kaioshin to get rid of all the gods of destruction, Goku would explain. What are you talking about? Ramush asked, distrusting Goku. Zamos is trying to escape, Kuz answered when he pointed it out. Zamos escaped slowly, not to attract attention, but it would be detected. That attitude would make Ramush suspicious. In an instant, the god of destruction would stand in front of Zamos to block his path. Why are you trying to escape if I'm here? Ramush would ask seriously. Mr. Ramush, it's not what you think. If this madman kills me, you will disappear, Zamos added, trying to get rid of the accusations, but it did not seem to achieve it. I don't know. I don't like your attitude, Ramush shot back. Zamos would stand up with a dark expression. I will not allow you to make false accusations, Zamos said seriously. Especially a god as thin as you. Zamos would launch a surprise attack on Ramush with a keyblade, but Goku would arrive in time by holding his wrist. He would do it just in time. He was about to cut Ramush's neck. You were going to kill us? Ramush questioned, amazed. No, I was going to kill you, Goku replied seriously, while he applied a key to Zamos. Zamos would try to free himself, but he would not achieve it. Goku's strength was too much. Let me go, stupid mortal, Zamos answered, furious. Ramush, we need to verify the rings of time. Someone has made a chaos with them, Goku added. If Zamos decided to attack me, that means he is not linked to me, Ramush shot back. In an instant of Goku's carelessness, Zamos would finally free himself. No matter what you do, you cannot stop me, Zamos said, sure of himself. Suddenly, Zamos's body would begin to shine in purple tones, Ramusha was pointing it out, and it would disappear with Hakkai's energy. I can't believe it, Kaioshin replied, amazed. Ramush had completely disappeared to Zamos, and he was still alive. It is definitely not Zamos to whom they linked my soul, Ramush answered. Look at that, Kuz added when pointing to the ground. In the area where Zamos was, you could see one of the rings of time there. I knew it, Goku shot back. I told you it did not belong to this line of time, Kaioshin said. Ramush, please, trust us. Let's go see the rings of time, Goku asked. If what they told me is true, there must be hundreds of them. Okay, let's check, Ramush replied. Goku and the others would go to the room where the rings of time were stored. When opening a compartment, he would notice the destroyed box, since inside it overflowed with rings of time. It cannot be. This is a chaos, Goku answered. How many rings of time are there in total? Ramush questioned. I don't know, maybe about 157, Kuz added. It's a pretty exact figure, Goku shot back. Mr. Goku, it's not time for jokes. We have to find out from which timeline they came, And how did the time machine come to you? Kaioshin said. Time machine? Ramush replied. Wait a minute. That means you have used technology to create new timelines, Ramush answered, while the energy of destruction surrounded his body. No, wait, it's not what he thinks, Goku added, trying to calm him down. Mr. Ramush, please calm down, right? Kaioshin shot back, when trying to calm the god of destruction. If it weren't for Mr. Goku, we would not have come this far.
Goku would take a few minutes to explain everything to Ramush. Especially, he concentrated on the details about the Samas of his time and how he had killed all the gods. Now, my concern is to know with whom I have my soul linked, Ramush said. It is difficult to believe that these plans were carried out by this same Samas from before, because if so, it would have been with him with whom they linked my soul. Goku would pay attention to the time ring that had dropped Samas at the time of disappearing. I think that there is only one way to find out, Goku replied, when observing everyone as if he had made an important decision. Hey, we just talked about time travel. They are not allowed, Ramush answered. Then tell me how we solve all these rings, Goku added. I guess Mr. Goku is right, Kuz would intervene. Kuz, what side are you on? Ramush, furious, shot back. Without doing anything, there will be no results, Angel said. Mr. Goku, we will go with you. Maybe you need our guide, Kaioshin replied. No. As Ramush says, time travel is prohibited, Goku answered. It is better to do this alone. In addition, you must find a way to protect and control all those time rings. A new one has just been created, Kuz added. There is no time, Goku shot back. Kaioshin, as much as possible hide the time machine, and if necessary, destroy it, Goku asked. Sure, as you say, Mr. Goku, Kaioshin said. Goku would place the time ring, and although he did not know how to use it, he would manage to do it and disappear from there. Heaven, I wonder where he has gone and what awaits him there, Kaioshin worried replied. Goku would be on a planet in ruins. I did not understand where he was. How strange, this place is deserted, Goku answered. There is no sign of life. Goku would concentrate on looking for someone's key, but the entire planet was lifeless. Damn, I even feel like I'm short of air here, Goku added, as he tried to breathe. Goku would try to find someone else's key before the air affected him. For a moment, he would be able to feel Beerus's key. Is it really him? Goku would wonder. Goku would use teleportation. He would reach another planet which, although it had life, did not look like something very pleasant. I'm sure I felt Beerus around here, Goku shot back. Goku would move his head back at the right time. A ball of ki would scratch his nose. That was close, Goku said. Black, damn it. What did you find me with? Beerus replied. Mr. Beerus, it's me, Goku, Goku answered. It can't be. It has to be a joke, Beerus added. Then Beerus would notice the time ring on Goku's finger. If you are Goku, why do you bring a time ring? Beerus would seriously ask. He still did not trust him. This ring is that of Zamasu, whom I just defeated in another timeline, Goku shot back. I hope you know who Zamasu is, because I came in this ring and I do not know what time I am. Yes, it seems that it was this, Beerus said. Beerus wore a strange brown outfit. He lacked his bracelets and the ring on his ear, in addition to the decorations of the uniform of the God of Destruction. Mr. Beerus, I see him very thin, Goku replied, noticing the difference. Poor thing, you do not even know where you are, Beerus answered. Well, you could tell me when we are, Goku added. If we take into account your date of birth, 1,000 years after that, Beerus shot back. 1,000 years? Goku said, terrified. That's right, Beerus replied. Many things happened. Wait, aren't you a god of destruction? Goku questioned. There are no more gods of destruction, boy, Beerus would answer. What are you talking about? Goku asked.
Many things happened. Among them, I recently left my sacred position to Vegeta, Beerus answered. Great! Vegeta, a god of destruction? Goku added, excited. Do not eat anxieties, Beerus shot back, when ruining Goku's enthusiasm. Just as he became a god of destruction, a few centuries later he died, all because of Zamasu. I can't believe it, Goku said. That's right. If I'm alive, it's thanks to the fact that I am no longer a god of destruction. I think Zamasu has forgotten about me, or does not consider me important for his plans, Beerus replied. How did you do it? I just faced a luckier Zamasu than I knew before, but in a time when I was just a child. You cannot imagine it, Beerus answered. The Zamasu, instead of being two, are many more. They formed a kind of union. Some merged among themselves to increase their power, while others changed places with their weaker versions to destroy the timelines from there. Tell me where Zamasu is from here. I will defeat him, Goku added. Idiot, do you think you could do? I could not make it. Vegeta with a god of destruction with the Ultra Instinct. You cannot do it, Beerus shot back, without hope. I have to be able. For some reason the time ring came to me, Goku said. Time machine? Beerus questioned. But I thought you came in that time ring. A time machine appeared in the corporation capsule. Upon entering, I traveled by accident at a time when Frieza invaded the Earth when he was only 8 years old. Goku would explain. Since that time, I ended up with the Zamasu, owner of this ring. Goku, this trip was not an accident, Beerus would explain. What do you say? Goku asked. I sent that time machine to the past. Any time back would come to you, because your timeline is the root of all these, Beerus replied. But that machine sent me farther back, to an altered timeline, Goku answered. This means that the alterations have escalated more than I thought, Beerus added. Yes, 158 timelines, Goku shot back. What? Beerus said, terrified. Suddenly, Zamasu would come to the planet. Impossible, he found you, Beerus replied. Beerus, I had forgotten about you, because you are not someone dangerous, but I see that you are annoying, Zamasu answered in a threatening way. Zamasu bastard, Goku added. By transforming into Super Saiyan Blue, Goku would throw everything towards Zamasu. No, Goku, wait! He would try to stop Beerus, but it would be in vain. Goku would arrive with a fist bump in front of Zamasu, but it would not do him the slightest damage. Then, he would attack him with a rain of blows. But Zamasu would not bother to defend himself. Goku's blows were like caresses for him. Pathetic, Zamasu shot back. Zamasu, from a slap, I would throw Goku away. This would lose his transformation. He could not do me that damage with a single blow, Goku said, in pain. If you are Goku, it means that you come from the past. You have faced a weaker version of me, Zamasu replied. Zamasu noticed the time ring on Goku's finger. Now, give me that ring, Zamasu would scream as he slowly approached Goku. Beerus was terrified. He had just seen Goku on the ground. With a simple blow of Zamasu, it cannot be. We are finished, Beerus thought. Very well, now I need answers.
Where are you coming from, Goku? Zamasu questioned. That does not matter to you, Goku answered when he got up, and threw a key ball towards Zamasu. Zamasu would not even bother to dodge the attack, after a slight stutter. Zamasu looked as if nothing. I cannot believe it, Goku added, amazed. The difference in power between you and me is too much. I recommend you give up, Zamasu shot back. It cannot be. Goku was my last hope, Beerus thought. Zamasu would create a key ball, and if he threw it at Goku, Beerus would place himself in the middle with his arms crossed, and would receive the attack for him. Beerus! Goku would shout, terrified. Beerus would fall on his knees with his arms bleeding.
He could not move them from how wounded he was. "You have to run. You are our only hope," Beerus said in a low voice. "How much do you talk?" Zamasu asked. "I'll kill you both for insolence." Beerus would throw himself with everything towards Zamasu, colliding with his body since he could not move his arms. Then Zamasu would stab Beerus's chest with his keyblade. "I should have looked for you before to kill you, disgusting worm," Zamasu replied, furious. Beerus would fall dead to the ground with his eyes white. Zamasu looked for Goku everywhere, but he was not. "He escaped," Zamasu answered, furious. "I cannot believe it. That disgusting ape got rid of me." Zamasu would observe Beerus's body with hatred. Surely he sacrificed himself to escape. "Do you have a plan?" Zamasu questioned. Goku would hide on another planet while he sought to heal. He had a strong wound on his shoulder that every so often gave him important stitches. "Just with a blow he did this to me. I'm not a rival to him," Goku added. Goku would find refuge where time passed, while Zamasu tried to look for Goku's trail everywhere. "He cannot disappear out of nowhere. That idiot must have some method to defeat me. Otherwise he would not have come with such low power," Zamasu shot back. It would happen in a few days while Goku took refuge. He had lowered his ki to the minimum so as not to be detected. Although he knew he would have to do something, he could not be long in his timeline just hiding. "Damn, I cannot believe it. I feel so useless in a situation like this," Goku said. Suddenly Goku would feel the presence of Zamasu, but also of someone else. "What's going on?" Goku asked. "I feel a ki next to Zamasu that seems very familiar and that they are fighting, but he will not win." Meanwhile, Zamasu would be having a hard battle against someone, but it was another version of Goku that came from another timeline. "I'm sure you're not the same one I fought before," Zamasu replied. "I swear I do not know what you're talking about," Goku answered. Zamasu and Goku would punch each other, creating a big bang. Then they would exchange several blows, but Goku would gradually wear out. Zamasu was a little stronger than him, and in a late fight he would take advantage as more time passed. "If I do not do something, I'm done," Goku added. Zamasu would throw a ki ball at Goku. This would cross arms to resist the attack. Even so, he would be fired away by the force of the attack. "Damn, that hurt," Goku shot back. The first Goku would arrive with the teleportation. "It's me," the first Goku said. "No, you are me." "Whatever," the second Goku replied when he took his double, "and get out of there." "Damn, there are two," Zamasu answered furiously. Zamasu looked again for the trace of both Goku, while our friends would be hidden. "Why are you here?" the first Goku questioned. "I guess for the same as you," the second Goku added. "I don't know if you're aware, but that Zamasu is the fusion of 3 Zamasus. That's why he defeated me with a single blow," the first Goku shot back. "No problem, we can play the same game," the second Goku said. The second Goku would take out the Potara claws. "The fusion? But I'm not very strong compared to you," the first Goku replied. "It doesn't matter, those claws are more powerful than you know," the second Goku answered. "In addition, with this, the fusion will be permanent." "What?" the first Goku added, disconcerted. "But what will happen to your family and mine?" "Ask yourself that if you beat Zamasu," the second Goku shot back. Goku would decide, and finally he would accept to place the clay. "I found them," Zamasu said to throw a ki ball at them. Both Goku would jump, dodging the attack just in time. "Put the clay," the second Goku replied. "I already put it," the first Goku answered. "No, we both have it in the left ear. Put it in the right ear," the second Goku added. Zamasu would throw everything towards the second Goku. They would begin to exchange blows, but in a moment, Goku would manage to move away from him, and he would put the clay in his right ear. "Very well," the second Goku shot back. "Why did you change the clay?" the first Goku asked, since he had also put it in his right ear. "Demons," the second Goku said. Zamasu would hit Goku hard in the stomach, remaining this hunched over. "It's time to finish you," Zamasu replied when creating a Keyblade. Zamasu would try to stab him, but Goku would leave far away. He went straight to the other Goku. "It cannot be," Zamasu answered, terrified. Both Goku would finally merge into a new, more powerful Goku. "You're a damn cheater," Zamasu added loudly. "Look who's talking," Goku shot back seriously. Goku would transform into Super Saiyan Blue, unleashing his new power. Goku would observe his hands. He clearly felt the energy run through his body. "It's your end," Goku said. Goku, in an instant, Zamasu would arrive with a punch in his stomach. Zamasu would cough blood. Then Goku would attack him with a large number of attacks at high speed. Zamasu would have no chance. Goku's level was above him. "Bastard," Zamasu replied. "If you tell me what your plans are, I'll let you live," Goku answered. "What are you talking about?" Zamasu questioned. "I prefer to die before ruining everything. Remember that there is more me everywhere. When they fulfill our plans, everything will come out as we wanted." Goku would arrive to Zamasu with a kick in his head, throwing him away. Zamasu would roll on the ground several meters. It would cost him to stand up. "I guess I'll have to make you suffer until I make you talk," Goku added. Goku would throw a ray of ki to Zamasu far away. "Talk, so I save killing you," Goku shot back. "Never," Zamasu said. "You are a great idiot," Goku replied, furious, as he raised his ki. Goku would throw everything towards Zamasu. "Wait," Zamasu answered. "I'll tell you." "Come on, talk. I don't have all day," Goku added. "Okay, I'll tell you, but first one thing," Zamasu shot back in a paid way. Zamasu would take advantage that Goku had lowered the guard, and he would launch a powerful ki attack at a short distance. But Goku would manage to dodge it for a time. The attack had rubbed Goku's shoulder, leaving a burn.
"What do you want that for?" Goku said. Goku would place his hand in front of Zamasu, and he would disappear completely with a ki attack. There would be nothing left of that Zamasu, only his time ring that had fallen to the ground. "I just hope that while I have killed these 3 Zamasus, they have not been raised even more," Goku thought. Goku would take the time ring of Zamasu. "Now I would have 2 of them. Heavens, I just hope nothing bad happens to us," Goku replied. Goku would use the new time ring. He would reach another timeline. "What an ugly place," Goku answered when he sees a planet almost in ruins. "It does not seem that there is intelligent life here." Goku would jump at the right time to dodge an attack. "It cannot be," Goku added. "Goku?" Zamasu asked, but as Zamasu excited with black. "I see that you bring the Potara clay. Have you been excited between 2 versions of yourself? It is nothing different from what your other versions are doing." "Bitch," Goku shot back. "And you have 2 time rings. That means you have defeated 2 of mine," Zamasu said. "It's a shame, because you will not get further than that." Zamasu would raise his ki to the maximum, scaring Goku. "Damn, it's strong," Goku replied, amazed. In a moment, Zamasu would be on Goku. With a simple punch, he would throw him away, making him crash into a cliff. Goku would come out of the rubble by transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. "Bastard, I'll finish you," Goku answered, furious. Goku would throw everything towards Zamasu, but when he arrived with a punch, Zamasu would hold his hand without greater effort. "Do you only have that?" Zamasu questioned. Zamasu would support his hand on Goku's chest, and with an explosion of ki, he would throw him away. Goku would fall to the ground, seriously injured. He would begin to cough to recover his breath. "It is not possible. It is stronger than the previous one," Goku added. "I am Zamasu, most Zamasu of all, created from 10 versions of ourselves. What makes you think I was not ready for this?" Zamasu shot back seriously. "I have traveled from timeline to timeline, killing versions of you and strengthening me with my versions. There are almost not many of you left.
It's time to finish them all at once. Zamasu would throw a rain of ki balls at Goku. He would dodge them, moving from side to side, but after a few seconds, he could no longer do it. Goku would receive all the other attacks, creating a sequence of explosions on him. "It's time to die," Zamasu said to throw himself at Goku, but someone would come kicking his neck, interrupting his step. "Damn," Zamasu replied when he fell to the ground. "Vegeta," Goku answered, amazed. Goku was surprised to see a Vegeta with the Potara armpits on. "Vegeta, you are the fusion of two versions of you," Goku added, happy. "I knew that no matter in what timeline this would happen, you could not do it alone," Vegeta shot back. "After all, he still is a low-class warrior." "Vegeta," Zamasu said out of himself. "Kakarot." "We do not waste time." Vegeta would take one of the Potara armpits and he would give it to Goku. Zamasu had no time to avoid it. Goku and Vegeta would merge, appearing an improved Vegeto. "Now yes, it's your end," Vegeta replied to transform into Super Saiyan Blue. Vegeta would reach Zamasu and both would begin to force. The force of them seemed to be the same. "You are a disgusting worm," Zamasu answered, furious. Zamasu would manage to make fun of the grip and kick Vegeta, throwing him away. Then Zamasu, he would create a Keyblade and go after Vegeta. Even so, Vegeta would dodge each of the attacks. At one point, Vegeta would take Zamasu's wrist and he would force the Keyblade, disappearing it completely. "You are nothing, Zamasu," Vegeta added. Vegeta would hit Zamasu, throwing him away. Then I would throw a ki beam that would directly impact him. Vegeta would go with everything to Zamasu, but this would disappear at the last moment. "Where did you get?" Vegeta asked. Vegeta would receive a kick in the back that would make him fall to the ground. "Zamasu," I shot back, furious Vegeta. "Do you think you can defeat me just with that? Remember that you are in front of a god belonging to dozens of timelines." Zamasu smiled. "I guess it would be better to end this once and for all," Vegeta said. Vegeta would scream, raising his ki to the maximum. Then he would advance his hands as to make the final flash. He would accumulate ki on them, and he would take them back as if it were the Kamehameha. "Final Kamehameha," Vegeta would scream to launch his attack toward Zamasu. Whis was on the planet of Beerus. He was very thoughtful, since he felt a certain distortion in time. "What a strange distortion. It feels subtle but marked at the same time," Whis replied. "I wonder if the distortion has already happened or was about to happen." Beerus would arrive while you were napping. He had just woken up from his nap. "Whis, every time you have that expression, you come out with bad news," Beerus answered. "I hope it's not something serious." "A distortion in time," Whis added. "But it's special." "What do you mean? Did someone create another timeline?" Beerus shot back. No, none of that," Whis said. "That's what's strange. And you know what? I had this same feeling a long time ago when it was the destruction of planet Vegeta." "What do you mean by that?" Beerus replied. "It seems to be some kind of tunnel," Whis answered. On Earth, Bulma was working in her laboratory. Coincidentally, he would detect the anomaly in the continuity of time. "How strange. These errors are only explained with a distortion of time," Bulma added. Suddenly, Whis and Beerus would arrive. Both looked extremely serious. Bulma would jump out of shock by the sudden presence. "Hey, they're going to give me a heart attack," Bulma shot back. "Bulma, I hope you're not working on another time machine," Beerus in a threatening way, "or you'll pay for it with destruction." "What? Of course not, I swear," Bulma said, terrified. "So, what are you working on?" Whis questioned. "Well, I just found a distortion in time," Bulma replied. "Wow, how interesting," Whis answered. Bulma would show them his data that evidenced a time travel. The readings marked certain errors that were only explainable if there was a time bridge. "This is called a wormhole," Bulma added. "Wormhole?" Beerus shot back, confused. That's right, space-time twists so that it creates two cracks. In one of them you can travel to the other and vice versa, Bulma said. They really don't modify time. It's an extraordinary event, but I can't detect what causes it. Can you see that crack? Whis replied. No, I can't see it, Bulma answered. That's weird. I don't know if it closed or if it's about to close. A connection between two times without creating a timeline? How curious, Beerus added. Miss Bulma, if I gave you a time, could you investigate? Whis asked. Do you think I know where the other portal is? Bulma shot back. Hole, Bulma added. Wormhole, Beerus shot back, confused. That's right, space-time twists so that it creates two cracks. In one of them you can travel to the other and vice versa, Bulma said. They really don't modify time. It's an extraordinary event, but I can't detect what causes it. Can you see that crack? Whis replied. No, I can't see it, Bulma answered. That's weird. I don't know if it closed or if it's about to close. A connection between two times without creating a timeline? How curious, Beerus added. Miss Bulma, if I gave you a time, could you investigate? Whis asked. Do you think I know where the other portal is? Bulma shot back.
Something like that, Whis said. Whis would give Bulma the instructions. Bulma would tell her the moment of the destruction of planet Vegeta. With that clue, she would be able to verify that another portal had originated there. Wow, that's amazing! It's as if the destruction of planet Vegeta had generated that portal, Bulma replied. I think we should ask Frieza about that, Beerus answered. Suddenly, Goku would appear with the teleportation. I knew I had felt your key, Goku added cheerfully. Don't bother, we're busy, Beerus shot back seriously. What are you doing? Goku said curiously. He doesn't care, Whis replied indifferently. Come on, say I want to know, Goku answered. Stop bothering or you'll know the destruction, Beerus added threateningly. Oh please, as if I didn't know her anymore, Goku shot back. Goku, don't be stupid, you're just causing trouble, Bulma said. I see, Beerus replied. What's going on? Bulma answered. I'll be right back, Whis added. Whis would disappear out of nowhere. He left without me? Beerus shot back confusedly. I think something strange is going on and they don't want to tell me, Goku said. Gods, Goku, it was too inopportune, Bulma replied. I don't care about you. Bulma should have explained to him what had happened. She would tell him just to stop bothering her. Despite the explanations, Goku didn't understand anything she said. Only I waste time explaining this kind of stuff to you, Bulma answered. No, it's not my fault that you don't know how to explain, Goku added in a bad mood. Whis would arrive. It seemed to have news. Mr. Goku, we have to go on a trip, Whis shot back. Trip? Goku said confusedly. Whis, I want explanations, Beerus replied. He will understand, Whis answered. Whis would go with Goku. They would travel to the galaxy where the planet Vegeta used to be. What are we doing here? Goku added. Did you see that star? It is where the planet Vegeta used to orbit, Whis shot back. Wow, how interesting, Goku said. But I still don't understand what we are doing here. We have to take a little walk, Whis replied. Whis and Goku would travel to the past. They would arrive at the planet Vegeta just before its destruction. What are we doing here? Goku answered. Where are we? It is the planet Vegeta, Whis added normally. Really? Goku shot back amazed. That's right, we just traveled to the past, Whis said. But it is supposed that it is not allowed, Goku replied. What? Whis answered. Goku would observe the sky. He would notice a great ball of ki that was getting closer and closer to the planet Vegeta. It can't be, he's going to destroy us, Goku added. None of that because we can't change the time, Whis shot back. Mr. Goku, look over there. Goku would see someone like him. It was his father, Bardock. He was attacking the great ball of ki with a ki attack, but he wouldn't do anything to him.
"It's my father," Goku said disconcertedly. "Indeed," Whis replied. "You can save him." "What? But Beerus will be upset," Goku answered. "I don't care about that. Tell him it was an order from me," Whis added. "Thank you, Whis," Goku shot back, happy. Goku would teleport behind Bardock. Then he would realize the image of Goku. "What's going on?" "It's time to go," Whis said. Whis would return to the present with Bardock and Goku. "Hey, who are you? What's going on?" Bardock replied. "Where is planet Vegeta?" "Let me introduce you," Whis answered. "Mr. Goku, he is Bardock, your father. Mr. Bardock, he is your son Goku, or as you well know him, Kakarot." "Kakarot?" Bardock added, confused. "We come from the future, and we just saved your life," Goku shot back. "I have time to talk during the trip," Whis said. Whis would travel back to Earth while Goku and Bardock were aware of everything. Meanwhile, Beerus was in a bad mood because his angel had gone like that out of nowhere. "I can't believe it! Whis left without giving me explanations," Beerus replied. "I'm afraid to take any surprises with Goku." "Come on, if he's with Whis, what could go wrong?" Bulma answered. Suddenly, Whis would arrive with Goku and Bardock. Beerus and Bulma would be disconcerted. "Why are there two Gokus?" Bulma added, without understanding anything that was happening. "Whis, what is all this?" furious Beerus shot back. "He's my father. His name is Bardock, and we brought him from the past," Goku said. "What?" disconcerted Beerus replied. "Whis, you just altered the flow of time. Actually, they are not like that," Bulma answered. "I only fulfilled with inevitable circumstances." "What do you mean by that?" Bulma added. "Well, since it's a wormhole, I want to create another timeline. I decided to investigate a little," Whis shot back. "Curiously, I got to the other side to talk to Enma Dio-sama about the disappearance of planet Vegeta. He told me that of all the deaths, there was one soul that was missing, and that was Bardock's. Considering what was happening, it was more than clear that I was only in charge of fulfilling what was already destined." "Wait a minute, this was an action of yours, not a matter of fate," Beerus said. "My destiny was to take this action," Whis replied. Beerus would be thoughtful for a moment while evaluating the reasoning of the angel. The truth is that everything was a loop. Even so, doubts were planted over Beerus's mind. As the god of destruction, he could not allow time travel. "Whis, you just made a very serious mistake," Beerus answered. "Something like this, I can't forgive you." "I have nothing to do with it. I only fulfilled with the events already established," Whis added. "But if you have doubts, we can ask Zeno-sama's." "You are a damn cheater," Beerus shot back. Bardock was still confused. He didn't understand anything that surrounded him. The god of destruction would approach him. Bardock knew perfectly who Beerus was. He had seen him humiliating King Vegeta for a difference for a pillow. He also knew that even Frieza himself was afraid of him. "You, father of Goku, try not to get us in trouble," Beerus said when he pointed him in a threatening way. "Time travel is not allowed, but I will make you realize that nothing happened, as long as you do not cause problems." "I understand," Bardock replied firmly, although inside he felt fear. He knew in front of whom he was. "Mr. Beerus, don't scare him like that. He has many things to learn," Goku answered. "Dad, come home. I have to introduce you to my family." "Of course, it will be a pleasure," Bardock said. In this way, Goku would take Bardock with Mickey and Goten. It would be well received by them. Bardock little by little would understand how things worked on Earth and would keep updating with respect to the events that Goku lived. Astonished by all his adventures, Bardock was really proud of his son and all his achievements. "Wow, Kakarot, I cannot believe that you have become so strong," Bardock replied.
Someday I have to meet Vegeta. The prince was a pedantic brat who thought he was better than everyone. I guess he has already changed. Well, let's say he's not a brat anymore, Goku answered. Bardock added.
Bulma would talk to Vegeta about what had happened with the time travel and the return of Bardock. Vegeta could not believe it. So Bardock had never really died? Vegeta shot back. That seems... Everything was part of a loop, Bulma said. Ha! What was missing? A reason to make Fils, the god of destruction, angry, Vegeta replied. Goku would come with Bardock to introduce Vegeta. Prince Vegeta, it's an honor to see you, Bardock answered. No need to call me Prince, that's part of the past, Vegeta added. Vegeta told my father how strong we are. Let's give him a demonstration, Goku shot back. Do you really want me to beat you in front of your father? Vegeta said. I'm going to embarrass you. Ha, you wish, Goku replied. On the other hand, Fils was very thoughtful with the situation. He did not stop thinking that Bardock's presence was a mistake. Judge, I don't like this at all. I consider that bringing Bardock from the past was a mistake, Fils answered. Mr. Fils, if you think about it, time travel was already predestined, Fils added. I already explained it to you before. I don't care. Anyway, it's someone from the past, Fils shot back. I understand. I guess you want to destroy him, Fils said. Fils would seriously observe the angel. I like to see myself in this type of complex circumstances. You're a bastard, Fils replied. The one who has problems with this situation is you, Fils answered. Aunt Whis, I recommend that you take it easy and pretend that nothing happened. That way you can be more calm. No, I won't be, Fils added. It has been very permissive with Goku and the inhabitants of the Earth, even with Bulma's time travel attempts. This has to end now, Fils would seriously finish saying. Bardock would adapt surprisingly well to life on Earth, although at first he was a little disoriented and the inhabitants of the Earth. This has to end now, and mocked. As he shared stories about his life in the past, everyone was amazed at Bardock's strength and courage for his great stories. Goku was excited to have his father by his side, and Bardock in turn felt proud of the strong and kind warrior in whom his son had become. However, the situation would not go unnoticed for Beerus, the god of destruction. Despite Whis' attempts to calm Beerus's concerns, this did not work. He could not stop feeling that something was wrong. I take it very seriously, Mr. Beerus. Don't tell me you're still worried about that, Whis shot back. You know I can't approve of this. This whole situation with time travel has gone out of control, Beerus said. I have to do something before something else happens. Don't tell me you're thinking of eliminating them all, Whis replied. Beerus would put a tense expression, but he would not answer. One night, while everyone was enjoying a dinner at Goku's house, Beerus was watching them from his planet to keep an eye on them. Then he would decide to confront Whis about this situation. He was fed up with everything, and as the days went by, the situation became more tense. Whis, I don't like this situation at all, Beerus answered seriously. Bringing someone from the past goes against the cosmic rules. I can't allow this to continue. Whis would sigh before answering. Mr. Beerus, I understand your concerns, but everything is within the predestined limits. The flow of time was already destined for Bardock to return, Whis would explain. I understand you don't like it, but don't blame me. I don't care. This will trigger unpredictable consequences, Beerus added with frustration. If I don't do something about it, it could cause an imbalance in the universe. No, it's a knot within the same timeline, Whis shot back. I suppose we can ask for the opinion of the Grand Priest. After all, he is a very wise person, Beerus said. Okay, I'll help you, Whis replied, feeling blackmailed. Meanwhile, on Earth, Bardock was adapting more and more to his new life. He struggled to understand technology and terrestrial customs. His brave attitude and his desire to learn earned the respect of the Zeta warriors. One day, while training with Goku and Vegeta, Bardock would express his happiness for having an opportunity to be with his son. "I never thought I would have this opportunity. I am grateful," Bardock answered, looking at Goku with appreciation. "After all, fate made sure I could get you out of planet Vegeta in time. We're happy to have you here, Dad," Goku added. Meanwhile, Beerus would make the decision to closely observe the situation on Earth. Using his divine abilities, he would camouflage and mix with humans to monitor Bardock and the others. He was looking for the slightest excuse to get rid of Bardock. However, his presence was not unnoticed by Goku and Vegeta. "Do you feel that?" Goku shot back. "Yes, it's as if the air had warmed in an area," Vegeta said. "What are you talking about?" Bardock replied. Goku and Vegeta would watch each other as they noticed that Bardock did not feel anything. "It can't be that these fools feel my presence. I have the minimum key," Beerus thought. Goku and Vegeta would pretend that everything was fine, but suddenly they both would launch a ki attack at Beerus. Beerus, being invisible, would jump. Both Saiyans would notice the grass on the ground moving. Instantly, the two would reach the height, attack the air, and manage to connect a kick in Beerus between them. The god of destruction would receive the damage and lose his invisibility camouflage. "Mr. Beerus," Goku answered, disconcerted. "I don't understand," Vegeta added. "That is the god of destruction," Bardock shot back. Beerus would descend pretending that he had not hurt him at all. He did not say a single word. "Damn it, I can't believe they felt my presence. Have they trained so much?" Beerus thought. "Mr. Beerus, were you spying on us?" Goku said. "It seems so," Vegeta replied. No, of course not. It offends me that you think of me like that," Beerus answered. "Well then," Goku added. "It happens that we're evaluating them," Whis shot back. When he appeared, Mr. Beerus wanted to know how acute their senses are. "Being honest, we did not expect them to have such positive results." "Yes, I congratulate you. They have felt the presence of a god," Beerus said, following the game of Whis. "Wow, I can't believe I have to do this," Whis thought. "So we're good, huh?" Goku replied, happy. "Something happens?" Bardock answered. "What do you mean by that?" Beerus added. "I can read it in your eyes," Bardock shot back. "I've seen thousands of people in a state of war, allies and enemies. Those eyes are distrustful." Beerus would be serious for a moment. He looked at Bardock with contempt. He was waiting for just one excuse to be able to eliminate him without anyone telling him about it, and even more, without feeling guilty about it. "Well, Mr. Beerus is like that. He always looks bad, but inside he has a very tender heart," Goku said. "Hey, don't talk about me like that. I am a menacing figure." Beerus, furious, replied. "At the end, he looks like a cute kitten," Whis answered. "Anyway, it's time to go," Beerus added. "By the way, I hope Bardock is behaving well." "And why would he behave badly?" Goku shot back. "I don't know, you tell me," Beerus said. "Mr. Beerus, I'm thinking you want to tell me something," Goku replied. Nothing, Beerus answered. Beerus and Whis will leave empty-handed. "In the end, he couldn't do what he wanted," Whis added. "Bardock doesn't react with anything," Beerus shot back. "He does nothing. He doesn't conquer anything. He doesn't steal. I told you it wasn't that bad. He is enjoying a peaceful life on Earth, far from any war," Whis said. Days later, the full moon would arrive. Our friends had forgotten that detail. Bardock was inside Goku's house and would be able to see the full moon from the window. "It can't be," Bardock replied. "Goku, his tail," Meek answered. "Oh, it's true," Goku, terrified, added. Bardock would begin to transform slowly, but would take the prudence to leave through the door. Once out, his transformation would culminate. he would become a giant Oozaru. There it is, Beerus shot back, watching him. Whis, let's go to Earth now. Heavens, Whis said. Whis and Beerus would leave again at full speed. Meanwhile, Goku would go out to see his father turned into an Oozaru grunting to the moon. Goku, you have to do something before your father, Chi-Chi replied. Don't worry, I'll take care of it, Goku answered. Suddenly, Beerus and Whis would arrive out of nowhere. I knew there was going to be a problem, Beerus added. Beerus would create a Hawkeye ball in his hand. He would throw it at Bardock, but Goku would hold the attack with great determination. Goku's hands would release smoke while the Hawkeye ball rotated in his hand with celerity. But even so, Goku would throw the Hawkeye ball far away. What the hell is wrong with you? Goku shot back out loud. Don't you see that your father is a monster? He has to be destroyed, Beerus said. It's just my way to use you, Bardock replied. That's why you're out of control? Beerus answered, confused. Bardock, despite being in that bestial form, was sitting with his arms crossed while he played with his tail from side to side. Dad, are you okay? Goku added. Why wouldn't he be? Bardock shot back. Wow, he looks very calm, Chi-Chi said. Vegeta would come to feel Bardock's ki and see the full moon. He had also forgotten. At least he controls it, Vegeta replied, relieved. I don't understand, Beerus answered. I don't know what you have to understand. I became Oozaru because of the full moon, Bardock added. Dad, I thought you were going to lose control, Goku shot back. Why would he? Only a failed Saiyan can't master his Oozaru form, Bardock said. Ha! I told you, Vegeta replied. Vegeta, don't be rude, Goku answered. Wait, Kakarot, do you lose control? Bardock added. I lost it, but that's in the past. My tail doesn't grow anymore, Goku shot back. Mr. Beerus, everything is in order. My father felt that he was going to transform and left. Yes, I didn't want to destroy the house from the inside, Bardock said. He's a very responsible guy, Chi-Chi replied, relieved. Still, something is not right, Goku answered. Mr. Beerus, are you watching us? Beerus didn't know what to answer, but he would get tired of everything. This can't go on like this. The problem is your father, Beerus added. Hey, what are you talking about? Goku shot back, confused. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. We came to be so calm, Chi-Chi said. Your father is someone out of time. My responsibility as God of Destruction is to destroy him, Beerus replied seriously. I can't believe it, Bardock answered. Hey, I won't allow it, Goku added. So that's why you were watching us so much, Vegeta shot back. I would appreciate it if you didn't get involved. It's nothing personal. They know that time travel is not allowed, Beerus said. But tell Whis, Goku replied. It's his fault. I already told you, but he wants to blackmail me with my father, Whis answered. If I tell him that I traveled in time, they will punish me. I'm sorry, but your father has to disappear right now, Beerus added. I knew you didn't like it, Bardock shot back. Beerus would point to Bardock to attack him with the energy of Hawkeye, but Goku would go to Beerus and hold his wrist. You know I can't allow this, Goku said, so it will be better if you stop. It was inevitable that you got in my way, Beerus replied. Beerus would explode his ki, throwing Goku away. Even so, Goku would stop his impulse. Then Vegeta would stand next to Goku. They knew that a fight was inevitable. Vegeta, are you going to fight? Goku answered. Vegeta, you too? Beerus added. But why? Because I'm more than sure that if you fight Kakarot, you'll seek to disappear to Earth, Vegeta shot back. And I'm not going to allow that. Anyway, I guess I'll have to fight both, Beerus said. It can't be that all this happens because of my presence, Bardock replied. It's amazing that adults like you are fighting for things like this, Chi-Chi answered. Goku and Vegeta would transform to Super Saiyan Blue. They were ready to give it all. Beerus would begin to raise his ki while manifesting energy of destruction around him. The tension could be felt in the environment. The Saiyans were ready for their fight against the god of destruction. Finally, Goku and Vegeta would throw everything at Beerus. They would begin to exchange blows with great speed. Bardock, who was still transformed into Oozaru, would see the fight without being able to follow the movements of the three warriors. "It can't be, they are incredibly fast," Bardock, disconcerted, added. The battle would be carried out with a majestic show of blows and kicks, more ki attacks, and different types of techniques. "I guess the peace didn't last long," Whis shot back. The situation was tight. The Saiyans did their best not only to defend Bardock but also Earth. The battle between Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus would reach epic proportions, while the sky lit up with the energy unleashed by the three warriors. Bardock, still transformed into Oozaru, observed the confrontation with amazement from a distance, unable to completely follow the speed of the movements. Goku, in the middle of the fight, looked at Bardock and noticed the reflexive expression on his father's face. "Damn, it doesn't look good," Goku thought. In that distraction, Beerus would connect a strong punch to his face. "Kakarot, don't get distracted!" And Vegeta. The battle would reach a critical point when Goku and Vegeta perform a combined attack, throwing a burst of energy at Beerus. However, the god of destruction would respond with a devastating counterattack that sent the Saiyan flying. The situation seemed gloomy, but Goku would get up with determination. "Vegeta, we need something more. We have to join our forces and overcome the limits," Goku said as he stood up. "Don't tell me you want to use the fusion," Vegeta replied. "It doesn't matter what they do. They can't beat me," Beerus answered seriously. Vegeta took it seriously, recognizing the seriousness of the situation. Both Saiyans would merge, using the fusion dance, giving rise to Gogeta, an unparalleled warrior of power. Gogeta would throw himself at Beerus with an amazing speed, unleashing a series of fast and powerful attacks. "Damn bastard with that stupid fusion," Beerus added furiously. Beerus, despite his surprise, would respond with all his power. Beerus would raise his hands, creating a great ball of Hakai. "If they don't want to give up on the good ones, they will die for the bad ones," Beerus shot back, determined. "Dirty rat, look what you're doing," Gogeta said. Beerus would launch his attack with everything, while Gogeta would hold them, resisting even destruction. "How is it possible? It's too much destruction energy," Beerus replied, disconcerted. "Wow, they know how to control the enemy's Hakai. This seems interesting," Whis answered. Gogeta's hands were wrapped in ki, energy that led to their constantly to cancel destruction. Gogeta would scream by forcing his ki to the maximum, and he would shoot the attack to the sky. Hakai's ball would explode in the atmosphere, creating a great nebula of violet color. "Ha! In your face!" Gogeta added, agitated, while recovering his breath. "You're a damn cheater. Don't think you'll get away with yours," Beerus shot back. Gogeta and Beerus would throw themselves at each other, clashing their fists with each other. They would generate a great stream of air between them. The battle would become even more intense, with energy waves tearing through the sky. Meanwhile, Whis observed the battle with a calm expression, aware that the consequences of this confrontation could have an impact beyond what any of the involved could imagine. "I warned him, but he didn't listen to me," Whis said, as if he were disappointed. The battle would continue for a long moment of tension, with both sides exhausting their energies. Gogeta, despite his incredible power, would begin to show signs of fatigue as a result of holding the Super Saiyan Blue. He knew he had to hurry the battle. Beerus, on the other hand, was also feeling the impact of the fierce confrontation. Bardock's fate and Earth were hanging at a thread as the battle reached its climax. Gogeta would notice his muscles were overexerted. They were even hurt by the tension. "I have to put everything into this attack," Gogeta replied. Gogeta would prepare his Kamehameha ending as he used it against Samus in his Big Eater mode. "Ha!" Gogeta would scream when he gave it his all. Beerus would sustain the attack with all his strength. It was too much even for the god of destruction himself. Even so, Beerus gave it his all to resist it. "Damn it," Gogeta answered, noticing that his strength was running out. Bardock, in his Oozaru form, would take advantage of the increase in power to do everything possible to help him. He would stand behind Beerus, open his mouth, and throw a great ki attack at his back. Although he was very weak for this fight, that technique caused him a lot of discomfort. "Damn ape," Beerus added. Beerus would lose his grip, so he would not be able to sustain Gogeta's attack anymore. He would finally receive Geno's attack. Beerus would submerge in a great explosion of colossal energy that would blind everyone. Then Gogeta would lose the fusion, returning to be Goku and Vegeta. Beerus would fall to the floor, almost unable to move. His body released smoke from the strong burns. Beerus would try to get up, but he would not succeed. He was in a terrible state. "This will not be like this," Beerus shot back. "That's enough. You lost. Accept your defeat and leave us alone." "Never." "They should not kill him," Bardock said, who was still in Oozaru. "What? No, he's a god. We can't do that to him," Goku replied. "It's not bad. He's just wrong," Beerus answered. "All for your presence," Bardock grunted in his Oozaru form. He was in no way to attack Beerus. "Whis, can you go with him?" Goku added. "According to the rules, I must not intervene in a fight until there is a result," Whis shot back. "The result is clear. Beerus lost, we won," Vegeta said with his arms crossed. "In that case," Whis replied. Whis would take Beerus and without hesitation they would leave there. "Are they far?" Goku answered. "Yes, that's enough," Vegeta added. Goku and Vegeta would fall to the ground. They were trying too hard to pretend they were fine when they could barely stand. "Wow, that's a will to not admit weakness," Bardock shot back. "Oh, it hurts to breathe," Goku said. "I can't feel my hands." Moments later, we see Beerus wake up. He had just been healed by his angel. "Heavens, that was humiliating," Beerus replied. "It's a shame. He lost by very little," Whis answered. "Maybe if Mr. Bardock hadn't intervened, you wouldn't have won." "Those bastards and that damn fusion," Beerus added seriously. The smoke of the battle was slowly dissipating, revealing the devastated landscape that the intense fightings between Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock and the powerful god of destruction left in its path. The Saiyans were exhausted, but the victory was theirs, although at a high cost. Near Goku's house was devastated by such an immense fight. Even inside Goku's home, several things had been broken by the strong tremors. Beerus, recovered thanks to Whis' intervention, looked angrily at the Saiyan warriors from a distance. Despite his defeat, his pride did not allow him to accept reality. The events of the battle tormented him, especially Bardock's intervention in his Oozaru form. Whis, always calm, observed the situation with interest, knowing that the consequences of this confrontation could have an impact beyond what any of the involved could imagine. "This won't be like this. They will regret messing with Beerus, the god of destruction, Beerus shot back seriously. I think it's best to accept defeat with maturity, Whis said. Never, Beerus would answer instantly. The hours would pass and our friends would be healed thanks to the hermit's seeds. The full moon was no longer there, so Bardock would return to normal. Even so, they knew that Beerus was alive, and they had to be prepared for another future visit. This was an intense battle, Goku replied, forcing a smile. But we did it, right? Vegeta grunted in response. Yes, but I can't say I enjoyed that fusion. I can hardly accept that we go down to that, Vegeta answered. Come on, it's not that bad, as if we never used it before, Goku added. I never thought there would be a technique of this type.
The truth is that they left me speechless, Bardock shot back. I would like to teach you, but you don't have anyone of your level and race to use it, Goku said. Only me and Vegeta have this similarity, and fusing with you, if you had my power, would be strange. I don't think the memories of your mother shared are a good idea, Bardock replied, remembering some things. We should rest a little. At that moment, a flash of light would appear in the sky. Everyone would turn up to see a spaceship approaching quickly. The ship would land with grace, revealing Jocko, the galactic patroller. What the hell happened here? Jocko questioned, looking at the destroyed landscape. And what do you care? Well, I care a lot, because I had to come for a distortion in space-time, Jocko answered. Oh no, another one with that, Goku added in a bad mood. Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock would briefly explain the situation from the appearance of Beerus to the intense battle that followed. Take the god of destruction. This is serious, guys, Jocko shot back, visibly nervous. Anyway, the space-time distortion originated where the ancient planet Vegeta was, and given the history of violations to the galactic laws that planet has, I had no choice but to come. And wow, he was right to do it. Then talk to Whis, because he was responsible, Goku said. What? Jocko replied, disconcerted. It was Whis who traveled in time and brought Bardock, Vegeta answered. That cannot be, Jocko added. What an annoying dwarf. Hey, they already gave you their explanations. If you have nothing else to do, then better get out of here. Have more respect. You're talking to a member of the Galactic Patrol. I'm an elite soldier, Jocko would proudly say. Jocko, I don't make you angry, Goku shot back. Bardock would begin to raise his foot without saying a word. Jocko would be terrified. Then Goku and Vegeta would understand that this was not over and that it was just the beginning of a more important deal with Beerus. On the planet of the god of destruction, Beerus was not willing to accept that defeat. What happened is a clear example that the gods of destruction cannot be left to train, Beerus said. Oh, don't do it. I've always told you, and until they gave him a beating, he didn't understand, Whis replied, in a bad mood. Whatever. It's time to train, Beerus answered. I have to go back with my head held high and teach those Saiyans a lesson. In this way, Beerus would begin to train under the tutelage of Whis, while on Earth, Goku and Vegeta would also train with fervor, knowing that Beerus would not stay with his arms crossed. Bardock would not stay behind. He would also train, although clearly he would not do it with Goku and Vegeta. He trained only to be at a much lower level. The tension on Earth was evident by the threat that Beerus could destroy them at any time. After the intense battle against Beerus, the Earth would be submerged in a tense silence. The Saiyans, Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock were exhausted but determined to continue training to face any future threat. Meanwhile, on the planet of the god of destruction, Beerus, still recovering from defeat, was immersed in a rigorous training under the supervision of Whis. It's amazing to see him training after so long, Whis added. He's very motivated.
Beerus would not stop attacking Whis with a rain of punches from which the angel would easily dodge. The days passed, and the peace on Earth seemed to return to normal slowly. Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock focused on improving their skills, aware that Beerus would not stay with his arms crossed. They trained together, sharing techniques and strategies, forging a stronger bond as a team. As they advanced in their training, they also reflected on the past and the events that led to this confrontation. One day, while training on top of a mountain, Goku suggested the possibility of finding a way to communicate with Beerus in a more peaceful way. Maybe we can understand their reasons and avoid future confrontations. After all, we all share the same universe, Goku shot back, with his characteristic innocence. Communicating with Beerus, he's a god of destruction. I don't think he understands reasons like ours, Vegeta said. Vegeta is right. If his intention is to destroy us, I doubt a talk will make him change his mind, Bardock replied. Besides, they were already friends and he still wants to destroy them. His position is above anything. Maybe we should try. We don't lose anything by trying to talk to him, Goku answered. Kakarot, you're an idiot, Vegeta added. Hey, Goku shot back, annoyed. While they were arguing, a known figure appeared among them. It was Whis, who had shown up hidden, and his god of destruction. Vegeta is right. Communicating with a god of destruction is not as simple as it seems. However, I see that you have a strong will and a desire for peace. Maybe there is a way to solve things, Whis would recommend, calmly and smoothly. We don't want more conflicts. If there is something we can do to avoid it, we will try, Goku said. In that case, I propose a challenge. If you are able to pass a test that I will design, you can talk to Beerus safely. Are you willing to accept? Whis replied. What do you mean by talking safely? Vegeta answered. I will personally make sure that Mr. Beerus does not hurt them, Whis added. Will it be something like a kind of truce? Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock would exchange determined looks. They felt in unison. Whis, pleased, would explain them the nature of the test and lead them to a special place to carry it out. The test consisted of an interdimensional training field where gravity, time, and conditions could change instantly. The Saiyans would face challenges never seen before, putting to the test not only their strength, but also their resistance. The days passed, and Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock overcame each obstacle with determination. Whis observed carefully, evaluating not only their power, but also their ability to adapt and learn. As they advanced, he realized that the test not only sought to measure their strength, but also their disposition for growth and understanding. At one point, Whis was watching from his binoculars until he noticed the presence of Beerus. Whis, what are you watching? Beerus said seriously. Nothing, Whis said, shaking the image from his binoculars. I don't believe you. Let me see, Beerus replied. I told you nothing. Now keep training. You have a lot to do, Whis answered seriously. Now I train. I just woke up. Let me lose my sleep a little, Beerus added. Finally, after intense training days with a distortion of time, the Saiyan would pass the test. Exhausted but satisfied, they would return to Earth. Whis would go for them instantly. Now they have the right to talk to Mr. Beerus without fear of retaliation. But remember, communication with a god of destruction is a delicate terrain. Be respectful and cautious, Whis shot back. Whis, tell the truth, Goku said. That conversation was never going to exist. Of course not, but I put them to train in a distorted time. It says nothing, Whis replied.
Thank you for your support. This meant a great advantage for us, Goku answered. Remember that I can't help you. I just gave you a test to talk to Mr. Beerus. I'm an angel. I can't intervene, Whis added while blinking an eye. Decided, Goku, Vegeta, and Bardock head to the planet of the God of Destruction.
What are you doing here? Beerus shot back seriously while his meditation was interrupted. Oh, Mr. Beerus, they want to have a diplomatic dialogue with you, Whis said. Diplomatic, Beerus replied seriously. Now I understand. Beerus would slowly approach our friends. The three of them were on guard. Dad, stay behind. Remember what we talked about, Goku added. But Kakarot, Bardock shot back. Do it, Vegeta said. Bardock would take distance while Goku and Vegeta would prepare. I can see in you that you have been training hard, Beerus replied, and I assume an angel has helped you. Beerus would observe Whis with a strange expression. The angel would pretend that he had nothing to do with it. We have to talk, Beerus. We want to understand your reasons and find a peaceful solution, Goku answered. Goku knew that the fight was about to take place, but he had to keep acting that they were going to dialogue so as not to compromise Whis' position that had helped them. Beerus, still resentful of his defeat, would ignore Goku's words. He would unleash a wave of energy, throwing Goku and Vegeta far away. These two, from afar, would transform into Super Saiyan Blue. They would throw everything at Beerus. They would begin to attack him coordinately, while Bardock waited for the perfect moment to act. Both Saiyans gave it their all, proving that they had surpassed their powers. While Beerus had also improved over that time, the difference in power was minor in this case. Even so, Beerus knew that the only way to be defeated was through fusion, so he would avoid it at all costs. Both Goku and Vegeta would realize that Beerus was in the middle of them all the time. It did not give them a single opening that would allow them to merge. In a time when Goku and Vegeta were attacking fervently, Beerus would dodge 2 consecutive attacks to respond with an attack on each of their chests. Goku and Vegeta would be sent far away, increasing their distances between them. Wow, he takes the fact of not letting them merge seriously, Whis thought. Vegeta, we have to merge, Goku added. Idiot, we can hardly position ourselves, Vegeta shot back. Beerus would come to Vegeta with a strong kick in his stomach. The Saiyan would cough blood. Goku would come to Beerus's back and attack him with a series of consecutive blows. The god of destruction would move to the sides, dodging all attacks despite being behind. It can't be, it's fast, Goku said. But above all, he's more focused than before. Beerus would turn with a kick towards Goku, who would throw him far away. Vegeta would throw him from behind, but Beerus would hold him by the neck and throw him far away. Goku and Vegeta were still separated. They had no way of merging. At that moment, Goku and Vegeta would attack with a rain of ki balls from several points. Beerus was still dodging, although he suspected they were up to something. It looks like they're up to something to merge, Beerus thought. I hope they have something planned to merge, Whis replied. Suddenly, Bardock would appear behind Beerus. He was transformed into Super Saiyan. Beerus would turn to attack him. He could annihilate him with a single blow, but he didn't expect Bardock to respond with the Kaioken. Beerus would be blinded for a moment. It's time, Bardock answered as he left. Well done, Dad, Goku added. Goku and Vegeta, without losing a single second, would begin to take the steps of the fusion. Beerus, knowing their plans, would throw random ki attacks without knowing where they were. He couldn't see, and the burn in his eyes was so strong that he couldn't orient himself. Goku and Vegeta would manage to merge, appearing again Gogeta. Now Beerus was facing a big problem. When his vision becomes clear, he realizes the existence of a Gogeta. Bastards, that was his plan, Beerus shot back. Now we're done with you, and since you're on your planet, you won't have anywhere to escape, Gogeta said. Gogeta would transform into Super Saiyan Blue. He would throw himself at Beerus, reaching for his stomach with a strong punch. Beerus would cough blood and fall to his knees. Damn you, Beerus replied. Now you won't have a chance, Gogeta answered. Gogeta, with a ki attack, would throw Beerus far away. He would roll several meters on the ground. Wow, they're stronger than I thought, Bardock added. Whis would get close to Bardock. It was a good strategy, Whis replied. That place you sent us forced us to think to survive. Believe it, it was useful to us, Bardock said. Gogeta would keep attacking Beerus, but he noticed that the god of destruction only avoided attacks. Why doesn't he attack? He looks very calm, Gogeta thought. In a moment, Gogeta would take distance. He was ready to give his next attack. Luckily, I was ready for this, Beerus replied. What? Gogeta answered, confused. Wait a minute, Whis added, alert. What's going on? Bardock shot back. Something doesn't add up. No, it can't be that, Whis said. What? Bardock replied. Gogeta would go with everything to Beerus. The god of destruction would breathe deeply while his body was surrounded by a strange energy. Damn it, I can't warn them, Whis would whisper. Hey, what are you talking about? Bardock answered. Before Gogeta reached Beerus, the god of destruction would attack them with a strange energy. This, by making contact, would not hurt them. Gogeta would stop without understanding what was happening. What is this? Gogeta added, seeing how the energy played like a layer around them. Suddenly, Goku and Vegeta would return to normal. The fusion had broken. Kakarot, what did you do? Vegeta shot back. I didn't do anything. What did you do? Goku said.
I did it, Beerus replied. My technique is called the Forced Soul Partition, and it returns the fused souls to a single being. What partition? Goku answered, confused. Kakarot, you're an idiot, Vegeta added. I don't understand, Bardock shot back. Did you know you could do that? It's a technique I tried to teach him years ago, but he never learned it out of laziness, Whis said. I didn't realize I was secretly testing him. He managed to master it after all. Impossible, Bardock replied. They can fuse as many times as they want, but every time they do, they would return to normal, Beerus answered. Damn, we'll have to fight like this, Goku added. Well, if you told me, I wouldn't have noticed, Vegeta shot back. Vegeta, don't start, Goku said. Beerus would reach Goku with a strong punch in each of their stomachs. Both Saiyan would be on their knees, unable to move. At that moment, they would lose their transformations. Bardock, unable to bear it, would throw himself at Beerus. Despite only using the Super Saiyan and having low power, he was willing to fight in such an extreme situation. Beerus, now you will fight with me! Bardock would scream angrily. What could happen now that Goku and Vegeta cannot fuse? Could Bardock be able to do something useful? And also, what will be the fate of our friends? We will know all that in the next part of this theory. Subscribe.
As of February 15, 2026, and in the weeks that followed, the Dragon Ball Super franchise has entered what can best be described as a strategic transition phase. While there have been no explosive surprise announcements on the level of the 40th anniversary reveals, the developments happening behind the scenes suggest that this is a period of preparation rather than pause. Since mid-February, no brand new anime series beyond Dragon Ball Super Beerus and Dragon Ball Super The Galactic Patrol has been officially announced. However, the absence of shocking headlines should not be mistaken for inactivity. In fact, this quieter period appears to reflect a deliberate production strategy, one focused on long-term stability, quality control, and careful rollout, rather than rapid-fire reveals. For Dragon Ball Super Beerus, which remains scheduled for a fall 2026 premiere, the current stage of development is centered around refinement. Industry conversations and public production timelines indicate that animation polishing, compositing, and sound production are deep into their workflow cycles. This enhanced edition is expected to deliver cleaner character models, more dynamic lighting, improved fight choreography timing, and more cohesive pacing compared to the original 2015 broadcast. The importance of this project cannot be overstated. Dragon Ball Super Beerus is more than a nostalgic revisit, it is a structural reset. By rebuilding the early arcs with modern animation standards, Toei Animation is effectively re-establishing a visual baseline for the franchise. This ensures that when the Galactic Patrol arc begins its full adaptation, the transition feels seamless rather than jarring. Since February 15th, subtle marketing groundwork has also begun taking shape. While no major trailers have dropped yet, trademark renewals, merchandise licensing updates, and early product development cycles tied to Beerus and Galactic Patrol character designs suggest that promotional momentum is being organized in phases. Historically, Dragon Ball marketing campaigns accelerate roughly 3 to 5 months before premiere windows, so the current calm aligns with a longer-term build. Turning to Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrol, production progress remains steady. While no official premiere date has been confirmed, the series is widely understood to be in structured pre-production and early animation development. Script breakdowns, episode planning, and storyboard sequencing are typically the longest stages of an arc adaptation, especially one as expansive as the Galactic Patrol Prisoner Saga. This particular storyline introduces complex energy mechanics, large-scale environmental destruction, and multiple shifting battle locations. Adapting it properly requires careful choreography and consistency. Moro's energy absorption abilities, planetary-scale draining sequences, and transformations must feel visually distinct from past villains like Jiren or Broly. That level of differentiation takes planning. Another factor shaping developments after February 15th is pacing. The Dragon Ball Super team appears committed to avoiding the rushed scheduling that affected parts of the original 2015-2018 broadcast. Instead of overlapping production deadlines too tightly, current timelines suggest more breathing room between arcs. This signals a franchise that has learned from past experience and is prioritizing sustainability. On the manga front, there have been no official confirmations of a full serialization return since mid-February. The Dragon Ball Super manga remains on extended hiatus following Akira Toriyama's passing in 2024. However, public statements prior to this period emphasized that the franchise's creative roadmap was outlined well in advance. That means future arcs, including those beyond Galactic Patrol, are believed to exist in conceptual form. Toyotaro's continued involvement ensures stylistic continuity, but the pacing of manga updates remains cautious. Rather than rushing to re-establish a monthly release schedule, the franchise appears to be coordinating its manga return carefully with anime developments. This prevents narrative overlap confusion and allows each medium to support each other strategically. Beyond the core anime and manga, February 2026 also marked increased attention toward Dragon Ball's global positioning. Licensing expansions in North America and Europe have accelerated, particularly in apparel, collectibles, and digital gaming integrations. These movements may not generate flashy headlines, but they reflect confidence in the franchise's sustained relevance. The gaming sector in particular continues to play a critical role. While no new mainline console title was announced after February 15th, ongoing support for existing Dragon Ball titles through downloadable content, balance patches, and seasonal updates keeps the brand active in competitive gaming communities. This digital presence ensures that even during anime production gaps, fan engagement remains strong. Another subtle but meaningful development after mid-February has been increased collaboration between international streaming platforms and Dragon Ball rights holders. While specific distribution deals have not been publicly detailed, streaming remains central to the franchise's global strategy. When Dragon Ball Super Beerus premieres, simultaneous or near-simultaneous international streaming is expected to minimize regional delays, a major improvement compared to earlier eras. Speculation among fans has also intensified regarding the timeline for Black Frieza's animated debut. While there is absolutely no official confirmation of his inclusion in immediate projects, discussion suggests that the Galactic Patrol arc functions as a narrative bridge. It rebuilds stakes, reinforces power scaling, and resets cosmic order before introducing even more extreme threats. However, what stands out most about the post-February 15th period is tone. There's a noticeable absence of rushed hype. Instead, communication from official channels remains measured and controlled. This disciplined silence often indicates that production teams are prioritizing execution over marketing noise. From a business standpoint, this is a strong sign. Franchises that rush announcements frequently struggle with delivery consistency. Dragon Ball Super's current trajectory suggests a long-term plan that extends well beyond 2026. As of now, fans should not expect weekly headline drops or surprise teaser trailers in the immediate future. Instead, the next significant public milestone will likely be the first full promotional trailer for Dragon Ball Super Beerus, expected several months ahead of its premiere window. Once that arrives, marketing momentum will intensify rapidly.
In summary, developments since February 15, 2026 are defined less by explosive reveals and more by structured progress. Production pipelines are active, scheduling appears deliberate, licensing expansion continues, anime planning remains in motion, the manga remains cautious but not abandoned. Dragon Ball Super is not in a holding pattern, it is in construction. The foundation is being reinforced, the timeline is being aligned, and the next visible phase of this revival is approaching steadily. For longtime fans, patience may feel challenging after such a long wait, but if the current trajectory holds, the franchise is positioning itself not just for a comeback, but for a sustained era of stability and expansion. And when the next major reveal arrives, it will likely signal the true ignition point of Dragon Ball Super's